And we are back. I believe we are back. Are we back? Maybe. Have I unmuted myself? I have unmuted myself. Right. I'm getting messages off people on this one. Your stream is suspended. Yes. Right, so we're back, folks. Everyone, please blame Jim. I don't know whether it was NBC or whether it was because there was violence, because YouTube have all of a sudden become I don't know. Let's not. Hive, don't say what thought came into your head on how to describe YouTube's current policies on stuff. That would be bad. That would be bad for you. But yeah, that was weird but interesting. So, are you just not allowed to stream anything with any kind of violence, even though it's something that's already on there? God damn it. But hopefully, is there anybody out there? Yes, there is. Hi, Mr. Flint. Welcome back. Yeah, I'll have to wait for the email to find out why my stream got suspended. Apologies, obviously. There's somewhat of a delay. I'm trying to keep an eye on when the game starts. NBC, yeah, NBC can bite me. It's like you knew exactly what I was going to say. Or what I had said, because I had said it in the past. Oh. But yeah, that was a load of fun. Like maybe I will. Maybe like you guys that know me well enough can reach out to me with some videos, and maybe what I'll try and do is try and maybe like record a reaction to some of this craziness of hockey and maybe some football as well. Try and introduce me to Big Mac culture. I mean American culture, maple culture. I mean Canadian culture. And maybe we can yeah, maybe you'll have to do the whole like pre-upload it to, you know, avoid ban hammers and streams getting shut down randomly. Right, I should be able to see here. Right, no. If we put this on live, it'll be fine. I don't think we're announcing it. So the match should be starting now. Oh, the match has started. And oh yeah, god damn it, YouTube have posted it. Right, okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The annual Salty CRD Showdown. They always bump into each other like once a year. So we are riding along with Chris in the Lion for Salty. He takes a blind fire. Obviously we missed the first couple of seconds. So yeah, re-like all. Yes, this is how I farm likes on my channel. I just restart my stream every 20 minutes because of Jim. Jim doesn't come in here saying sorry. Salty, obviously, setting the DD out wide on C. Hopefully, I'm guessing they're going to try and spot. They've only sent 2 ships to C. C's the weak flank. They're against 3 CRD players over there. But both DDs going to A. I believe we've seen Stall do a very similar tactic in our last battle. I believe they sent 2 DDs to A. One going out wide, doing the spotting. Which looks like something Salty's doing as well. Chris is now, of course, spotted. Let's flick over, and we've got Saurox in the split. Are these? Oh my god! Is this going to be one of those things where we've got to bloody click the live button on them all the bloody time to keep them updated? I don't know why sometimes my browser does it fine. I think it's if they're both... If one's on Twitch and one's on... let's mute Chris and listen to Saurox's audio. He's going for the... Is he going for the... No. Yeah, he has gone for the reverse cap. I was like, is he reversed into the cap? No, he is contesting it. But Salty look like they're going to sort of deny him an easy cap here, and Saurox probably doing the smart thing and probably making a move out of there because like the you're going to see you're going to see a carrier looking for something's being contested. So they freed up a DD and they've just put their cruiser in to contest B. CRD look like they're taking C. At the moment, it's pretty hard for, like I said, with Salty only having 2 ships over there, it's pretty hard for them to actually be able to contest it. Saurox spamming the shoot Johan in the low yang because he is spotted by radar. RCRD going to be able to take advantage of that spot. Oh, those are some close shots. Yeah, Johan taking a few hits, but he's, for all intents and purposes, Johan got away with that. And there we've got a cap each with Salty taking the A flank and CRD taking C. Saurox spamming the Leon with some HE. Um, Perfectly good thing to do. He hasn't really got any other targets. There is Godzini in the D7 who's gonna have to be careful because he has got some Taup's head in his way. And B still being sort of strongly contested by both teams. Let's have a look at well, Chris is having fun. Chris is having fun with all these fires. That's obviously, you can see that was Saurox's smoke screen. Someone else is shooting at him over the back. Chris doing the right thing. He doesn't want to hit his damage con whilst someone's still shooting at him. I'll expect he'll. Oh no, he can't. He doesn't have damage con. But he's got his 2 fires. He's going to use his heal to try and reduce the amount of damage that he's gonna take. I'm assuming he would have been using a build with 4 heals, so he has already used 2 of them in the first 5 minutes, which is good. That means he's attracted a lot of damage, but unfortunately hasn't been able to put that damage out. He is now spotted. We have radar from, I'm guessing that's the salty split that's out on the flank. And Salty kind of holding B, not a whole lot going on. Obviously, one of the CRD DDs has been taken out. That's the one over on the C flank. So you can see, you can see what Salty are doing here. They might have only sent 2 ships to directly combat C, but we can see Demo's planes over there on C as well. So he's going to be focusing. I'm assuming he's going to be focusing C side pretty hard, and allowing the surface ships to overwhelm A and essentially sort of keep B held. Not a whole lot in it, like 70 points, I believe that is. We're back, my bad. It's okay, Jim. We still love you, good sir. It was fun, right up until the point we got kicked out. But that's fine, because now you owe me another like, so we can 100% live with that. Right, let's have a little switcheroo over to Saurox again in the split. So Salty making good progress on the B cap, and they're now also flipping the C cap with Demo taking out that destroyer. That is always going to put a lot more pressure onto the C side, but the DD over there has been spotted. We can see the Salty DD lit up, so I'm guessing he's going to be running pretty hard, and that cap is going to stay with a CRD for the moment. I noticed there's a very, very different pace in the Hulk versus Star versus the Salty CRD. Both of these teams are really, really skilled, so they don't really make mistakes. But Saurox is spotted by Johann's sonar. He does manage to get a salvo off. He does manage to escape the sonar. And he also manages to not really, well, actually, not really. He doesn't take any damage at all. I think that might have been a bit of a mistake on Johann's fault. Maybe he had the sonar going too soon. He wasn't expecting Saurox to be sitting out right on the edge of the cap. But essentially, that's all you need to do to hold it. So they're literally both waiting, and as soon as there's a mistake, either one of these teams is going to completely flip the scoreboard. But it looks like CRD have lost their seaside battleship as well. I'm guessing that might have something to do with Demo Dash and his planes flying around. But Saurox, noticing that Johan is low on health, has pushed and decided to take the fight to him. It's going to cost him a bit of hit points. Might cost him a lot of hit points, actually, because I don't think he was expecting to see Lima there in the Nebraska. And I don't know, is he going to be able to get away without taking too much damage? Does Lima have planes ready? Lima decides to ignore him, but he does take a fire, which isn't preferable. But like, ooh, Lima getting absolutely focused. And so, I mean, this is what I talk about with mistakes. They've just lost a DD and quite possibly a hybrid battleship in very quick succession. But Negan, with the with the radar, he's got him within a kilometre range. Oh, bomb hits coming from Demo as well at the same time. Oh no, we might lose Saurox here as well. And there we go. That was shot from Chris in the Leon from the other end of the map. And that's taken him down. So see what I mean by mistakes? And did Johan make a mistake by putting himself in a position to do that? Probably. But as soon as that happened, you've seen how quick Salty reacted. Lima was caught out of position. As soon as Lima was free, Negan popped that radar. And you had essentially, there was the Carrier, the Lion, and the Baltimore, all right on top of Saurox, so fast as well. Iron Blood probably, I don't know. I think he's going to be okay here. I say he looked like he was about to get pushed by, I believe that is Chris. And there we go, Chris has gone down. Iron Blood taking him out with the planes. Thank you very much for the like there, Jim. Appreciate it, buddy. And we're back to our good old buddy, Mr. Swifty. Anyone who's been watching my coverage, like the first season, I really started covering them. I forget what his name was, but I commented on. Basically, this is my fault. Okay, Mr. Swifty is called Mr. Swifty because I keep on calling him Mr. Swifty. He played his agile Wichita. I think it was a Wichita. He played it really, really well, and yeah, I kept on calling him Mr. Swifty. And next thing you know, I get a smiley face sent to me on Discord with "Do you like my new name?" and that's the good thing about this. Obviously, these tournaments, they're all competitive. Everyone in them is competitive, but they're also a really great bunch of guys. And like, I genuinely implore anyone who's interested in competitive battles to get themselves involved in some way, shape, or form, because it's your enemies for 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes. Everyone's friends after that. Then, and there is a great amount of respect in general between all these teams. Right, let's have a look. I almost called him Delama again. My own teammate. I called him Delama once, and everyone was laughing their asses off about it. But that one didn't stick. And here we go with our buddy Skeptical Axe, or Septic Ass, if you ask some people. Where's the sound gone? Why do we have no sound? And so ships wise, it is very close, but Salty sort of holding a commanding points lead and a ship lead at the moment. I think this is going to go to Salty. You can see Negan here. He's looking for shots over the island. Not entirely sure if he's going to get it. Nurkchekov is coming in with a torpedo run on Katan, and oh no, that's not torpedoes, that's bombs. Did he get it? Did he get it? He scored a hit. It looks like he scored a fire. As no, that's not his fire. Bravo Foxtrot just sitting there keeping an eye on everything. Just realised that he's been spotted sitting out doing nothing. So he's like, oh, I should move. And Salty even now retaining the cap. So you can see, we've seen how bloody close that match was for like the first 7 minutes, and then as soon as there's a mistake, there's an emphasis to sort of recoup that loss. And when you're playing at this level, there's not a whole lot that you can do. And there we go. Battle timer is up. That goes round 1 to the Salty Sailors. I think we can stick with Chris for this because he's not changing his ship, so CRD are going to know that there's been no changes. But it looks like Salty are going for an entirely different lineup. They have Gixicon and Krusty sitting there in the wings. CRD look like they've changed out just 2 ships from their lineup, and they look like they're all set and ready to go. Ah, Felix, welcome. I'm trying to consciously remember. May the long fishes hit many. I like that. I might steal that from you. I hope you don't mind. So are Salty bringing in different players? Oh, there's Mr. Axe is back, KDS is back, which will complete CRD's lineup. There's Johan. And it looks like we are set for match 2. So obviously the map changes. We are going on to Trident for another 15 minutes of domination. But who will dominate? Are CRD going to pull this back? Are they going to make it 1-1? Or are Salty going to send CRD down into the lower decks, the lower bracket? Which could end up actually like the way it's set up is these two could meet again. Any of these two teams could meet again, but it wouldn't be until the final, which is pretty good. Ray, welcome. Apologies, you won't hear this for a while because there's a delay. And I'm not entirely sure what the hold up is here. Everyone seems to be sitting on waiting, so there we go. Rosters are starting to light up. We have Kaga, Amalfi. Oh, Amalfi, black, split, Kutchazov. That's a big change in the lineup. We've got Celtic, Belfast, New Jersey, Leon, Rochester, split. CRD also bringing out the Friesland as well. But Salty not going with the Friesland for this map. Why the change? They were very successful in the first match. Why change? Do they know something about the map that us common folk, that us mere mortals don't quite understand? Right, so let's have a quick look at the. So the carriers, I believe it is the carriers have spawned like opposite ends of the map. Seaside is kind of light on ships for Salty, because don't forget CRD have got the carrier there. So are Salty gonna push the A flank heavy and B, and are they gonna do the same as last time and sort of let them see? Last time they had the carrier support on the weak side. This time it's changed. Whereas the weak side actually has CRD has the support. So how are Salty gonna even that out, or are they gonna even that out, or are they just gonna sort of leave the chips where they fall, so to speak? Oh, excuse me, I'm coughing again. Bravo's kind of less of a gun for hire, and more so part of the furniture now. He was with us for Winter Cup as well. Winter Cup. I felt like I said cup weirdly. So Chris spotted early. He's looking potentially for a blind fire. He's unspotted. He's got Catan in his sights. Oh, they do. I thought, I wasn't too sure if those front turrets were going to get over that island there, and starts off with a fire, and also gets a subsequent couple of hits. That's gonna cause some damage. Is Catan gonna turn that fire out, or is he gonna? Ooh, Friesland spotted. You don't really want to be getting spotted really early on in a DD, because you're gonna attract the attention of the carrier, and it looks like, I'm not too sure what Demo's targeting. I'm assuming he's targeting that cruiser, but that cruiser is in smoke. He's not spotted. Chris edging up real close to the cap here. But if you look at the positions, okay, there's a DD here somewhere in front of him. There's a cruiser, but that battleship, at least for the minute, isn't going to have line of sight on him. And oh no, there he does. That was lucky. 2,000 damage from a New Jersey with that angle is very lucky. Right, let's have a look to see how our buddy Mr. Saurox is getting on over on the CRD side. So he's capping C, having a reasonably easy time about it. So Salty, obviously, to try and counter that battleship, Delima is coming over in the... I did see it then. Was it the Duncan? No, the Hawk. That's the one. Duncan's the tier... Which tier is Duncan? Tier 7, is it? I forget. There are too many ships in this game now to be able to possibly remember them all. And Saurox looking for that potential taupe shot on Lima this early on. Well, I say this early on. We're 4 minutes into the battle, and you see very much of a muchness. The same is going on. Slightly different lineup with CRD taking the 2 caps, but they have lost. I missed that. When did they lose the DD? They have lost a DD early, which has taken away their points advantage that they've brought up in the first 4 minutes of the match to just 12, although that will tick up rather quickly with Salty not being in a position, at least at the moment, to capitalise on their caps. And there we go. Here's Demo coming in with his bombs and misses. So Saurox lives full health for a little bit longer, but it looks like, is that demo coming back at him again? His planes are right behind him. Yeah, there we go. And there he takes a bit of a hit. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, I just realised that I forget the sound. God damn it, Hive. Oh, Saurox is now also radared. Oh, I was about to say, is he getting radared and just getting away with it because no one's got shots on him? But yeah, I think that wasn't probably the best radar. I guess it's too good, but there in the Celtic, because he didn't have shots, and no one else really seemed to. But saying that, Saurox has lost a lot of his health. He is going to get away. He's going to limp off with less than 4k health. Alright, let's mute that. Let's jump back over to Chris's perspective. And Chris is doing his job. He's taking a beating, but that's exactly what the Lion is supposed to be doing. He's trying to get out. I'm guessing he's just been hit by the carrier, which is why his defensive fire is just ended, and he's going to utilize his heal. He has lost a lot of health. You got to remember, so like the Lion can basically reprint itself, but he's either taken some torpedo damage or some citadel damage, because he's not able to repair back over that 35,000 hit points. So it's not the end of the world, but this really isn't like an ideal situation, because like 32,000 health can be taken down pretty quickly, and he's doing his best to blind fire the DD. What is that cruiser there? I want to take control. I want to see what that cruiser is that's just about to edge into A. If that's a radar cruiser, this DD could be in trouble. But Salty have also taken B, and they've lost Lima. They've lost the Hawk. The Hawk is gone, which has given CRD the advantage. And there we go. Is that a radar that spotted the DD? Oh no, it's the Demos planes. My God. And yep, Salty look like they're going to be making a push. They've got 4 ships over here now. Demo's also focusing over here with his planes. They are definitely looking to take A, and they're also taking C, despite C being the weaker side earlier on. Don't really, well, yeah, no, you do really want to be taking that damage. You see, like, well done to Chris. Did you notice that he'd already, like, preemptively turned and angled against the the New Jersey? Oh, and he gets the blind fire. Only 2 incapacitations. Oh no, 3 hits. So he did score some damage, and I wonder who it is in that smoke. Is that our buddy? I don't think that's Mr. Swifty. I don't think you'd catch Mr. Swifty in smoke. I believe he was playing the Wichita last time. But Chris just keeping that pressure on A. There we go, DD is spotted again. If you notice, you can see sort of Chris is using the mini-map to look where that DD is based on the based on what you can see from Demo's planes. This is a whole different level of gameplay to what we're used to seeing in standard battles. And Belfast looking to get a fire. Unfortunately, he takes a bit of a hit. Again from, I think it's Catan over there in the New Jersey. And the blind fire. He gets 2 hits. Unfortunately, that Belfast is still alive. But I wonder, knowing now that he's so low, if Demo's going to take some planes over there and finish off that Belfast. Yeah, and I know it's a delay, but yes, Jim, I felt you were right. I thought initially the radar was bad because there wasn't many shots on Mr. Sarrox, and it looked like he had, for all intensive purposes, kind of gotten away with it. But yeah, he did end up limping off pretty low. On that note, on that bombshell, let's get back to Sarrox. He's still alive. He's still running around with that. He's down to 2k hit points. He's not close enough to the Celtic to have to worry about radar, but he is. They own C, so he's not capping C. He's not essentially gaining anything. I2's really low though. Has Saurox signed the death wish of the cruiser that very nearly killed him? But no, is I2 still alive? I see there are. No, I think he's still alive. He's still alive for the moment, at least. Does Kutchezov has radar, right? Does it? There's so many ships. There's just too many ships. Don't remember who has radar altogether. I know I2 in the Celtics got radar. I'm guessing not, because if I was Negan I probably would have utilised that radar at this point. Knowing that you spotted, knowing that there's a DD close. Points lead. Look how close this is. we're in the last 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes of the battle, and there's literally 21 points in it. Absolutely nothing. But Negan has taken a lot of damage. He's essentially getting farmed for free right now, and that's not good. He has now spotted, I believe. What ship is that? I can't see what cruiser that is by the side. It's frustrating. We need spectator mode wargaming. Oh, God damn it! And that looks like Negan's going to go down. And that's a shame. He was a bit too close. He didn't really. But there's a DD there, but the DD's obviously not providing the sort of necessary support. He's doing a good job at staying alive. He's ducking and diving, but he's so low. I don't know if he would have been better off not shooting, because those few points could genuinely. Was it 20? Is it 50 points for a cruiser? There we go. That's just given CRD almost a 100-point lead. Probably should have stopped firing his guns and tried to get out of spotting range. Right, let's flip back over to Chris in Salty, because Salty really need to do something right now. They've got a minute left. They can maybe if they focus the New Jersey, if they really focus that New Jersey's worth quite a lot of points. It could flip the scoreboard enough. but with just 32 seconds left. It's is it too little, too late? Obviously, Lion Fire in HE isn't going to do massive damage in itself, but he has set another fire, and we are down to there's like, what's that, 70 points in it with 8 seconds left. And the wife has just come in at this pivotal moment of the battle, and yeah, there we go. Round 2 goes to the Crimson Dragons. So bear with me a second. We will be right back. Well, I will be right back. The screen will still be on. And we are back. Sorry about that, folks. Busy, busy family life. What's this button do? Click me. Oh, we might be using that going forward. And yeah, so that brings it up to 2-1, and you can see again, like, super close game, like right down to the wire. These teams are so well matched. They it is always, and again, it's one of those things. It's always a bit of a heartbreaker whichever way it goes, because the CRD boys, I get along with them really well. They're a great bunch of guys, and obviously Salty, these guys are my fleet mates. And another thing that just sort of like shows like the level of like confidence and like respect the teams have for each other. Obviously, it's down to us casters to put a delay in. CRD obviously have enough trust to allow me to stream their side as well, and give me their stream side without any delay. So like kudos to CRD for being like not only excellent sportsmen, but but having that faith, and that all the casters, I should hope have that level of integrity there, that we wouldn't do anything to compromise these matches. So thank you very much, CRD, for that faith. Right, okay, so Salty with a weak C flank. Let's have a look at the CRD perspective. It's the same. Both sides have got the weak C flank. Carrier spawned in the middle for both teams. So no particular sort of side advantage there. I wonder, like, carriers are so pivotal. Like, how the carriers play is it's a pretty big thing. You can see Demo there flying across. So what Demo is trying to do is spot as many of the ships as they can. They know they know the sea flank is only going to have 2 ships, so they're going to know exactly where everyone is. It looks like, I forget who's in the carrier for CRD, but it looks like they just went straight. So they've only got information on 4 ships. So early on, that could make a big difference. Oh, there's Goldzini in the Amalfi. So see, now they only have the information of 4 ships. Whereas I'm pretty sure if we look at the salty perspective, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they know where is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So salty know where everyone is, and that information, it can be quite critical. They're going to know what's over here and whether they can take them on comfortably or not. But CRT have been playing really well. Maybe they don't even need to know that information. So give them the all the credit that they deserve. Shot out by Catan on one of the cruisers. Catan swapped to the Lion for this match, and the split is also spotted. Are Salty going to be able to capitalise on the split? Oh, I forgot to mute Saurox, and we just heard him take a big hit. I think that was quite possibly Goldzini causing him some trouble there. It's a good thing that I remembered that I haven't muted or have muted people. But yeah, we've got the sort of classic very early on stalemate going on right now. CRD look like they're taking the advantage at sea at the moment. You can see Demo's got his planes over there already harassing them. Like, I don't know if that cruiser is going to be able to dodge those torpedoes when he's tucked in so tight to that island there. God damn it, walk him in spectator mode when Chris with a relatively free shot on the Lion. He's got his anti-aircraft guns on. Here come the planes from. That's the D7, I think. Is that the D7? Yeah, that had to have been the D7. So the D7 being. Oh no, Saurox has been spotted in the split again. Can we quickly flip over? Is he gonna? Oh my god! 684 hit points on a dream. Like DD's is so important, and getting away with that 684 hit points is big. That would have put a lot of pressure. It is going to put a lot of pressure onto CRD, because he's not going to be able to risk contesting caps anytime soon. And there's more bombers from that D7 coming in. Chris doing a really good job of sort of moving and sort of predicting the D7 salvos, or plane salvos, drops, whatever you want to call them, coming in. And he sort of evades taking any major damage. Because honestly, those D7 bomb drops, like, they may not be the most painful things in the world, but when you get hit by 3 or 4 of them in a row, even in something as tanky as the Lion, like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna cause you problems. Like, you don't want to be taking multiple hits from the D7. So well played to Chris there. CRD have lost that cruiser. That cruiser we were talking about just now, over on the sea flank, the one that was tucked right in here that we've seen Demo taking taupe drops in. I said it was going to be difficult for him to be able to get out of there. Yeah, looks like that's exactly what happened, and Salty have capitalised that. There's more D7 bomb drops. Chris quickly hitting the damage con and trying to get. It's just, is it Saurox must still be spotting him? Saurox must still be playing out here, which is brave. He's very low on hit points. He is going to contest the cap though. I assume he's going to contest the cap. But yeah, he's doing the right thing. He's not trying to spot. He's going to tuck himself in behind this island. And in all fairness, it's 100% the best use of his ship at the moment, being that low on hit points. Like yeah, 1 or 2 shells from a DD, and he's going to be gone. He's going to be out of there. I'm trying to actively remember to mute myself when I hit this mod box. Oh, Saurox with the radar. Saurox, oh, don't. I know it's tempting. Oh no, he is going to smoke up. The split obviously does have radar as well, so Skeptic can 100% radar him back, but smartly he doesn't. He knows there's no value in it right now, and he's going to escape. By the looks of it, taking very, very little damage. And Saurox being very, very close to being picked off by Godzini and the Amalfi then. That was that was close. So yeah, we're going to be back on board with Chris. There's Iron Blood in the Provincian. And CRD down 3 ships now. Like this is not looking good. We know Saurox is super low in the DD, so that's one holding on, grabbing on to life with his bare hands. More bomb drops from the D7, but Chris successfully dodges them. Is Chris going to take a stab at that Friesland? No, he's not. Friesland's gone behind an island. But again, like, even though you can see there's, like a 4 ship advantage, Salty are very cautiously not pressing, because honestly, like, it is true, one mistake and the match can turn around super quick. So I think we have a bit of a break again. Our next match is coming in at 8 o'clock, which is Salty versus Shock and Awe. So because we're looking at it's going to be like 30-40 minutes, this time, instead of getting our stream suspended, I am going to take a short break, because I'm going to be streaming till about 9 o'clock. So we've got a lot more streaming to do with all these matches tonight. So I am going to take the opportunity to take a short break, but we will be back just before 8 o'clock to get WOWSL versus Shock and Awe, and then we're going into what I think is probably the first really big match of the lower bracket, which is Jokenord and UFO. Like both these teams are easily like top 10 teams, and this is going to be like one of them's going out. One of them is going out today, and that is going to be, that's going to be a tough one to swallow. Oh, Iron Blood in the D7 is super low. Is that Saurox that's died? They have lost a DD. They have. Saurox has been taken out. And Salty are looking very close to 0 pointing them. They are pressing the game now. That is such a colossal advantage there. So CRD down to just 6 points now. There's the Friesland. Oh, a nice shot by Chris. Like, it's really hard to hit a DD, especially in the Lion. I find the Monarchs a bit better for that, and there we go. That is a 0 points, and that makes it 2-1 in the showdown between Salty and CRD. So hopefully we'll get someone from Salty or CRD in, both hopefully, to have a quick post-match chat, and then I will take a very short break. Do we have? We usually have a list of who's down for the post-game interviews. I'm 100% going to take credit for this because I was the first one that started doing it, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, post-match interviews. We'll go back a bit and just hit the pause so we don't see the circle of death constantly. My Discord's popping off like nobody's business. Oh. There needs to be... I'm normally a bit more organised than this, I'm not going to lie. But... it's been a busy week. Let me... I really need to be far more organised. Let me see if I can find Catan and send Catan a message as well. Start community. Where is he? I'm so unorganised. I don't know why people watch my streams. Why can't I find... oh, there he is. Catan's showing us offline, unfortunately. we'll give them a minute or so. If someone gets back to me in the next minute or two, we'll do a post game chat. If not, we'll just have to go, Hive, you suck because you haven't set up any of these interviews. which I think is a relevant a relevant talking point.